today, now the 29th day of February 2024. For all the one them we born on the 29th, we say happy birthday. Because after we celebrate this actual day, and after 4 years back. So if today you celebrate your birthday, I don't know how it feels knowing to say, after every 4 years, now you only come. So, like next year, we will not get the 29. How then can celebrate? Okay, now by the year. Also by the day. We lucky we they celebrate them by the day. Yes, then can celebrate them by the year. Right. Today na the eve. Hey, Papa God. Now the evil of the 1st of March. We will be count like 3 major things them. 3 major things then we will be say, well, the Finance Act, the airports, and the toll. But the toll, Speaker don't talk am back in the Parliament today. Even though we see Ministry of Works. I don't know, man. Why China Railway 7th Group then self-pull out and press release. Ministry of Works then self-pull press release with the new price there. But today in Parliament, it is on hold. It is on hold. So, I don't know. But could today, who want to talk about the Finance Act, we on the 1st of March. Things them way we get for begin see changes, pa. Yes, we ever begin see changes. I see Abu Sul they say the Isles of March. Yes. Must this saying say well beware the Isles of March. But this not to the Isles on at the beginning of March. Because the real March one talek, one kind month. Until then, you say, March sun na strong, and we na bobo pin them, we na resilient people them. Well, I guess it is what it is. So, Usa, I want to begin first. Yesterday I talked like I say, Melvin been get to come back for the minister, because you go see, I can play the video. Usai, the minister, I don't know, he be the try for dictate the Parliament waiting and for do. Because the minister I talk see, that's not the sitting on the 23rd. Or sitting on the 23rd. The minister talk see, he tell the speaker say, some journalists then they will be the talk against Sam. And he pinpoints Melvin. He tell the speaker say, the ministry car with their own media people them. And you know say na Parliament, well, then get recognized media, accredited media houses for goodie. Yeah? But na Parliament say the public for go. Parliament now say the public for go. No, not so the time for the speaker. Not no, now the time for the 23rd. Yes, the 23rd, the one for Honorable Siliki. Now they the minister be Melvin in complain. But he was trying for make them get some journalists and for to go where they na do. And Parliament back we get ask. They ask even one AYV journalists we go. I think the other guy and the camera guy, no way in jackets. They be ask why not for way, but they be invite the public. But the minister be the try for the parliament to go with some journalists then I do, and even the parliament they frown out social media. Even to today, they mention social media. Say how social media people then they go and they talk all kinds of things against them on social media. Parliamentary on a day, how they do? Eh? Because if soon as they go and they talk about social media, they listen, no? Or not to we. And because nothing say now we. But the minister be they try for make them. They have journalists there. He said the one they know parliament's not accredited, but parliament invites the public. So if he invites the public, Honorable Siliki say, well, the journalists them not forget opinion. They not forget opinion. Then for just give for reports no more, they left unto the people them forget opinion. Eh? But listen how the minister being Melvin in complain. Brother, listen to Melvin in come back for the minister. I don't know. I don't know the one way he say the minister na joker. Na so Melvin be call away vex. And this one way he do now, who's one pass? Yes, the one way he call the minister say the minister na joker. And the one way he do now. Now which one way pass mark? Which one way hit hard? Fumble. Now in this so. Yeah?
Sorry again, Mr. Chairman. Members, with all due respect, I would like to make a very important observation. Mr. Chairman, members, we also have our media team from the ministry. Yes, we also have our media team from the ministry. The letter we got did not indicate that we are supposed to come here with the media team. Now there are guys here that went to my radio, said a lot of things about me, like the Melvin, because we got directly. He said I was a joker. No, it's no place. They said I was a joker, and I asked for that name. I'm going to make an official proclamation. So we want to rely on the objectivity of this investigation, or why we're here. We never indicated to come and make that team. I asked for essential, with all respect, that those who are not accredited are supposed to be here. So give us
thank you, Mr. Minister. Mr. Minister, whatever any journalists have done, that is why we created the IMC Act. The IMC Act, I would advise that you take the necessary actions if you feel extremely very aggrieved. This is Parliament and this is a public hearing. But if you feel extremely very aggrieved on any news that has been aired against you, I know you get your protection from the IMC Act. We repealed the Part 5 of the Public Order Act and we replace it with the IMC Act. Please go through the IMC Act and if you feel very strong that you'll be aligned. That's why I have said journalists should not be given opinions, but if they bring in the news here to the public and allow the public to make their own opinion. But they make opinions and bring the news together, so you even confuse the minds of the public. So for the purposes of this one, let us just see the news, the issues here. We are not even on our side, we are not making opinions, so asking the same questions. And at the end of the day, as a committee, we'll decide the way forward.
However, before I talk about Kemosisi, I would prefer to talk about President Madabio, not even a Minister of Works, because the other day we go to Parliament, he attempted to tell MPs them for to get me na do.
Okay.
But
why?
Well, he said me go where I go to 98.1. He said me use a diction where if na Parliament we say unparliamentary. And waiting at the word we talk. Hey, but if you get minister, I'll tell you they talk now, laugh. When minister talk, people and they laugh.
Okay,
I don't know. Well, now the same word I use, now I vex for. So, but it just show and say, you can be powerful at the executive, but you are not all powerful. And Melvin might be an ordinary journalist, but my contribution to the parliamentary dome goes a long way, over 15 years. Yeah. So you are not even in governance. I doubt if you're not in a classroom when we don't begin cover politics and governance in a salon with no disrespect. So I know they talk about the Sunday even, because it seems not forget the people at heart. I would prefer I dedicate attention to President Bio. And why? President Bio, and don't forget, I was in Parliament with people like the Honorable Bashir Siliki, Honorable Parantarawali, Honorable Kenneth Tully, and another Honorable lady, where they raised the reservation in the 4th Parliament that this agreement is bad. Okay. And that might be SLPP in opposition. And once they
and of course, would have been also the Tawasef that one person will be stand for lead and look into this, but all of a sudden everything don't die down.
No, Honorable Tawa is vehemently opposed to this. Even yesterday, we were comparing notes on this. He's vehemently opposed to that. And, well, I said, why you know they ask questions at the floor? Yeah. And he said the meeting was too elegant, meaning the leader then did it and he'd expect the leader. But Honorable Tawa on this issue, yes, in our politicians, sometimes he can be inconsistent when it comes to partisan issue, but on this one, I think he's been very consistent, even if not voicey for us. Okay. So be that as it may, SLPP, why I will talk about them instead of not talking about the others, now that SLPP been promised, we say, if they can have government, then go review this, what's them being called by them, bad agreement. Exactly. They call it all kind of names. And unfortunately, SLPP now is in power for almost 6 years, and they've not done so. So you ask yourself, were they sincere with us? For me, as a political thinker and commentator, it just revealed the fact that there is a difference between politicking and governance. SLPP was politicking the issue while they were in opposition. And when they come into governance, they are now grappling with the reality. Yeah. Now they are telling us that, oh, it's a contract, there are legal complexities around this, which is a matter of fact. But let's not forget, social or morally, they promised Sierra Leoneans to review this.
And again, why not 5-6 years back when they came into power?
So, I mean, well, but the months that they are ahead, why not now? Yeah. And so on and so forth. So, SLPP themselves, this is a big slap on their face. It means, say, they may just make big talk. And then not be no say, the master, but the months that they are ahead.
Okay. You there, yeah? You're waiting, Melvin say, with in regards to the minister, yeah, Dr. Sandy. I don't know which one was the first one where he said a joker or the one where he tell and say something. The same way you don't begin practice, then he suddenly be still in a classroom. He says something and he say no disrespect. Okay. Well, on that note, now so Melvin then his Sunday the Union be happen. The 1st of March, this particular one way they talk so, if we don't kick in, and we don't go over this over and over now, for say, the minister, when he be they talk about this, he not talk say he gave go parliament. He talk like say it is fixed say the 1st of March it go happen. Then the minister only the lie self join them for announce the date. Say the 1st of March. There was no clause where say after parliamentary approval. After parliamentary approval, they don't talk nothing about that. Then we just they talk like if I say it is fixed, done, dusted, 1st of March. Added to the other thing they can't talk about, this one get for happen. We see another flyer. Again, from this one, Government of Sierra Leone, Ministry of Works and Public Assets. New toll gate charges effective March 1st, 2024. Why the flyer did it for pull and back? Eh? I bet you right now, a lot of people send unto me within a salon. Me get for telling say no, it not get for happen on the 1st. It not get for happen. Because of what you will put in the parliament. Today the 29th parliament sidom, parliament still don't tell we say it not get for happen. So why this flyer they pass up and down? And because they don't pay the person who design the flyer. At least for the budget. Eh? Because sometimes they don't pay the person who do the flyer. So now I make no way no they then get for pull the flyer. So Parliament say it not the happen. I don't know other way again where I go talk. No matter the public notice we'll see from the West African, the Tolu people na boy. No matter this one from the government of Sierra Leone and the Ministry of Works and Public Assets will say new toll gets charges effective March 1 and not the work March 1. You know the work. I hope say we get the driver the way not correct. We get mine for begin X price tomorrow. They lie by the people and say na because of the toll. I hope not. You self no say we get people away not correct. Then go do it. Where you go take transport, say, that's not go up. You don't know say much one today. The toll long go up. Toll long go up, it not go up. How I know? Well, wait. Let we listen. The speaker. Listen to the speaker.
That those mistakes are now going to be cured by ensuring that when they receive the data, something is done as is expected to ensure that the data is accurate, that the data is worth its name, because it is the basis on which calculations of charges are going to be made. I know perhaps we don't have representatives of SLRA here this morning, but Mr. Minister, I hope you take this opportunity to convey to the SLRA, who function under your supervision, that this House would like the status quo to change. That going forward, we expect them to treat this matter with the utmost importance. If not for anything else, but for the sake of the people of this country, all of us. To ensure that when the CRSG party gives them information, that they go the extra mile to verify that the data is accurate and the data is usable, because of the critical importance of the data in the determination of charges. This matter should not be underplayed. We don't want to unearth what has happened, but we want to be concerned about what is now going to happen moving forward. The second observation I would like to make is to congratulate the minister in observing that indeed the tariff is an integral part of the agreement. And any review of that part of the agreement, once it has been ratified before, has to come back to this Parliament for ratification. And this is why you've come here today, this morning, to lay the paper on the table of this House. We will now determine what to do with it. And at a future date, you will be apprised of our readiness to invite you to come and make your presentation and ask Parliament to ratify the papers that you have laid before us. We have no date for that for now. We're going to put things in abeyance for as long as necessary to give the relevant committee of Parliament the opportunity to do a detailed study of what you've laid before us. I'm very pleased to announce to the House that out of the discussion we had with the stakeholders the day before yesterday, we have received from the Motor Drivers and General Transport Workers Union a paper that clearly indicates the area of concerns that they have. The charges are grouped into 6 groups, into 6 categories. But the category that concerns them most is category 5. Category 5 deals with heavy trucks, 10 tires and above, trailers, fuel bowsers, with tank trailers, semi-trailers, flatbeds, etc., etc. These are the trucks that transport essential food items to the extremities of our country and from the extremities of our country to the capital. And naturally, whatever charges are levied on that category, they impact very heavily on the cost of living of ordinary people. So it is not a matter that we can take lightly. So we engaged, and I'm very pleased to observe that the Union of motor drivers and general transport workers appreciated our concern just as much as we appreciated theirs. They went back, reflected on their own, and came back to me with a document indicating their own proposals as to how they would like to see Group 5 dealt with in the new dispensation. And I want to implore the union, the executive of the union, to please make this document public to the nation. It has come from you out of your own free will, not out of coercion or otherwise. This is good governance. We've given you an opportunity to look at the problem yourselves, to appreciate the competing interests involved, and to come up with something which you consider to be a compromise that is acceptable to all concerned. The producers as well as the consumers. And we on our part in Parliament will take due note of this document that you presented to us when we come to consider the proposals that have been laid on the table of this House. I want to give you that assurance that this is an essential factor that the Committee on Works will take into account. Having said that, let me end my brief remarks by saying again that we appreciate this agreement in the context of it being ongoing, in the context of it being valid, and therefore binding on the state of Sierra Leone as well as on the other party, the TRSG. And there is no attempt by anyone to undermine the validity of that agreement. Our concern is to make sure that everything that is contained in the agreement is complied with, is acted upon. And that is why we cannot take an immediate decision here. Instead, we are remitting this matter to the committee of this House that is going to focus on the agreement in detail and come up with recommendations before we set a date for the ratification of the new charters. So I hope I speak for the House as a whole. And I hope, Mr. Minister, I also speak on behalf of the government you represent, that together, we will give this matter the consideration it deserves. In the best interest, kindly to give us time to consider your proposals before this comes. And to let the government know that we are as concerned as you, as they are. Well, summon you and your colleagues to come and justify why it must be X and not Y, etc., etc. We are not saying we're going to keep your document till doomsday, but we cannot give you a time now as to when we will finalize our consideration. But we'll give due diligence to this matter in the best interest.
After the leader of the opposition.
Fine, thank you.
Mr. Speaker, honorable members, primary responsibility here is to seek the interest of the masses. We are here as a result of the fact that people came together. They reposed confidence on us and supported us to be in Parliament. So we should find at any given point in time ourselves in a position where we advocate for these people. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, this issue, like you said, is of public interest. And similarly, we do not intend to discourage investors coming in to invest in our country, because the manner in which you treat one investor would also scare away other investors. We, as a parliament, should ensure that in as much as we are protecting the rights of our people and we are making life very easy for them instead of being very difficult for them, we should also ensure that we do not scare away investors' confidence to invest in our nation. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, we have seen what was presented by the CRLSG, and we as a parliament would ensure that we digest it very properly, so that at the end of the day we have a win-win situation where the people will be happy, the investors will be happy, and the stakeholders also will be happy. I want to believe, because as a parliament we owe that to our nation and we owe that to the people of this nation. So I want to join you. I want to share sentiment with most of the points you made, that we as members of parliament from the opposition are in total agreement with most of what you said in your statement. You made mention of the vehicles that use that transport essential goods for the average Sierra Leonean. That is very, very much important, Mr. Speaker. It's very, very much important and it's a concern. You know, like you said, we on this side of the aisle want to make it very easy for our people, and we believe in your leadership of this. Yes, when I say this side, I mean we are in agreement with that other side, because we are in parliament. Yes. The leader of government business is also in agreement with what I'm saying. So we are talking as a parliament. Opposition plus governance is the parliament. So like we said, we are in total agreement that due consideration must be given. That was why initially I tweeted that any agreement that was passed in this parliament must not be changed without the approval of this parliament. That shows that the parliament is very important and the parliament is the key stakeholder in any decision making, especially when it comes to reviewing prices that was passed by this parliament. So once more, Mr. Speaker, I want to thank you and I want to assure you of our total commitment in making this happen. So, Mr. Leader of Government Business, if you gave me an opportunity to say one or two before you, this is what I have to say.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. As I said, I want to borrow some of the words from you that there are categories that we need to take into consideration seriously as a state, because we cannot go back trying to undo things not the appropriate way. So there are three interest areas that I want to draw the attention of my colleagues. As said by my honorable colleague on the other side, honorable leader of the opposition. Into consideration, we have to look at the state. Into consideration, we have to look at the people. Into consideration, we have to look at the investors. We have an existing agreement and a sovereign agreement too. We cannot just put it under the table. But as a nation, we have to pay attention to the three categories I've stated. And Mr. Speaker said, we are only here because of our people. And we can only progress as a state to talk about very good economy if we encourage the investors and the state to carry out the policies. So, Mr. Minister, we want one other category of the state. We want to say thank you for considering us to bring your agreement for us to review. But Mr. Speaker, in as much as you have put them in abeyance, that is the Speaker's ruling, which cannot be challenged in the chamber. I want to entreat my colleagues in going back to the Constitution why we do ratify these documents. Section 40, subsection 4, Mr. Speaker, with your leave, I just want to read that paragraph. It's long, but I will just read a section of it. If you have a Constitution, take a look. Provided that below the category they have stated, the last paragraph under section 44, provided that any treaty, agreement, or convention executed by or under the authority of the President, which relates to any matter within the legislative competency of Parliament, or which in any way alters the laws of Sierra Leone, or imposes any charge on or authorities any expenditure out of the consolidated fund or any other fund of the Sierra Leone, and any declaration of war made by the President shall be subject to the ratification by Parliament, by an act of Parliament, or two, by a resolution supported by the vote of not less than 1/2 of the members of Parliament. So, Mr. Speaker, you know that there are so much authority given to Parliament. We are not trying to exacerbate our authority. We are trying to work within the authority given to Parliament. And we are also not trying to misuse the authority. As I said, the rule is final. So, we seek to ratify these documents comes to Parliament because of this provision in the Constitution. We want the public to note that. So, we are happy to take the cue from you, what Honorable Abukabu said. Any alteration must come to Parliament for ratification. And already, in the wisdom of the minister, something has been altered. The charge that was levied in 10, Article 10, Mr. Minister, right? That's talking about the different categories. They have agreed to alter them. As he said, Mr. Speaker, you want to say thanks to the minister for thinking in a positive direction, in the trajectory that all of us must be on the same page in the interest of the state. That is where we have decided to take these moves. There are so many allegations, Mr. Speaker. We prove some of them that are not true when we are at the committee stage, and when we are in the stakeholder meeting. Some we are not actually followed by the dictate of the agreement. We ignore, Mr. Minister, some of the text, our obligations expressly stated in the agreement. But I want to say thank you for you drawing our attention to the agreement when you are making your presentation. I also want to draw the attention of colleagues, those who are not there, at the Transport Union, they are very concerned about Group 5, which are presented to Mr. Speaker for publication, to the general public to make their comments. That's why I instructed you. Concern from also the civil society. And in fact, colleagues, if your paper you have in front of you, the government was key from cabinet conclusion, from cabinet proposals. There must be awareness to talk to our people about this new increment involving civil society and other major players. I think we're in the same trajectory to make sure that we have a proper debate or proper ratification followed by the dictate of what we have ratified in 2015. The SIR area is so open up to talk about transparency of the data, which we acknowledge. And Mr. Minister took note of that. All of us, as I said in previous debates, there is no perfect agreement. And Mr. Speaker said, we cannot ignore the ratified agreement in front of Parliament. Since 2015, government is continuity. We should act responsibly and move in a direction that will bring all grievances on the table and we'll discuss them. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for referring this issue to the Works Committee. Because of these allegations, these are talking about now, these ones we have now about the charges, because of these enormous allegations, as the chairman of the Supervisory Committee, which our mandate to make sure committee functions the best way they can, we again call on we instruct with your leave, Mr. Speaker, the Works Committee to look into some of these allegations, to look into them so that Parliament can have a proper view of what is happening. To do a special investigation on this agreement dealing with the toll gates so we can just inform the public that this is the right thing to do. Mr. Speaker, I will not stop admiring members of Parliament from the 5th to the 6th, in we charting out our differences to come to consensus to have a proposal that the people appreciate us. I will not stop admiring you with the pressure we put on you always. Something happened when I was in the office and we laughed over it. I see what you are doing. True from colleagues. It's not an easy job. Somebody said, SO2 is about if speaker definition of youth person based on your activities. It means by inference, conclusion that now youth man will get a speaker. SO2. The parliament is bad. I'm not talking about cuckoo summer activities. I'm talking about rare activities in the mind. Mr. Speaker, I want to commend you and say thank you very much for this wise decision you have taken. Taking it from your comfort zone. I went with you in the committee room 1. The environment was not that conducive enough because the temperature was high. I want to say thank you, Mr. Minister, for showing understanding and also the public. I want to salute you. Colleagues, can we just tap the table for the drivers and the public for their understanding? In this business, I don't want people to go outside that talk about an APC, SFP business. I don't want people to talk about that. We can go after you as Parliament. I said we have enormous power, but we don't misuse our powers. And we don't intend to use them excessively. We want to be a moderate Parliament, as a progressive Parliament. The Parliament chiefs have been observing us quietly. One of them told me, SO2, Numa, when I take one time, when I discuss this thing to myself, when I let them talk on social media. Parliament chiefs, you are the arbiter of what we do here. I want to say thank you very much. Thank you very much. When you speak the words from our ancestors. When you speak for our people who we don't see, but you see them always. May the Lord bless you. May the Lord continue to be with us. Thank you, all my colleagues, those who have been posting on social media, their passion, the innuendos. I think we have come to a doorstep where today Mr. Speaker has given his ruling, and Mr. Minister has also been to us to show understanding. Mr. Minister, reach out to the investors. The agreement is an agreement. It is an agreement. We are not throwing it on the table, but we don't want to live with it. In the interest of all of us, we end the state, the people, and the investor. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. May Lord bless you.
I thank both the leader of the opposition and the leader of government business for their statements. Any announcements? Mr. Minister, you are now at liberty to leave the chair, but not to leave the precincts of Parliament without seeing me.
Please listen to the following announcement. Yes, sir. The Office of the Clerk of Parliament wishes to inform all honorable members. Office of
Alright, now come out na Parliament. In yourself, do you? Parliament get for discuss am, but they no get 10 years safe. You know you? You say, honorable Nima say na the Paramount chief them. I go tell them so na left na discuss am to them say this book could talk na social media. Okay. Me I be just ask you, I say what the Parliament chief then they do. But you know you for yourself. So tomorrow it not get for happen. Then get for table lamp, but they not get it yet. They not get it yet. Let them take them time. This particular one, if they know, if that in the next 2-3 years, if they want discuss her. Problem no did. This officially will tell them say let them take them time. Yeah? Let them no rush. Even if after the next 5 years they want discuss a problem no did. We know the rush, we know and let them safe rush. Let them just left as so force. But we they watch them because you know how the lobbying can take place na Parliament. We they begin work na Parliament. Anyone who see begin push for let them carry this thing at the table. They call ACC for investigate you. I mean to say you don't collect. Yes. Even though Honorable Nima say Parliament get enormous power for the reg people and goody. Okay. It's gonna be a little battle on this one. Because here, you know, say anything with Parliament one pass. I forget it. It pass. Now, this is how the speaker they push her. Say they not get the tier 2. Or now because I be talk say this is how they see the encounter so Thursday. So tell her the first. Okay. Oh wait. They want after the 5 days where the president go take na China, we don't come out today. Because then they switch in the investor they say, nobody know they undermine this, nobody know they do this. Tell the family and salon. Say, Parliament say, for now, that 1st of March, you know they happen. I don't know if Ministry of Works, the person will make flyer and be pair. Well, we're going to change the dates. I mean, tell them pull them flyer. We're going to go change the date too. We're going to match one way right. I hope he saved the file. In order for happen. But the thing is, the motor drivers don't go give the new proposed rates. But when the speaker watch him, it tell like say, now that group 5 number would them pull from 183 to 700. It tell like say, now they number them focus. So that 1 Leone to 3 Leone, 2 Leone to 5 Leone, not to their own concern. So the speaker don't tell them, let them release. I tell need for send to team, let them go ask them. Now wait it. I hope say, now they all sit down, the executive. But then be consult the members them. Because waiting the members then they talk and waiting the motor drivers union they talk now 2 different things. Okay. So can we say we won? Did we? GSM Kama toll gates no mix deal. You just carry the other say toll gates. You know here. I no come out say on a go give news no correct. Toll gates no go up. You know they go up tomorrow. And we all don't know now. Now make a take them. Play all last side the we hear. So now we go for tell with people. For now we win. What's make we not win by the Finance Act? Then in a direct money they come to the government. If the BBC say this one middleman not mean day because this seriously na the middleman. If you be say middleman not be there, life na be direct one to government. I like where I say, the gun pull bia. Parliamentary pas ça. But let's see how this one get for play for now. Me they talk to Mr. Speaker, Honorable Dr. Abass Bundu. And all una Russian sir. Una take una time because we need for see the data for more than stats. Una just take una time sir. Una no Russia. Then they use that old one first. And they use that day first. Una no Russian sir. So quick one, the Sierra Leone Aviation, Civil Aviation Authority get a press release for me and you. For say, the attention of the Sierra Leone Civil Aviation don't catch one misleading information where they make rounds on social media. Say from tomorrow, the 1st of March, then go introduce the Freetown International Airports money where you go get for pay na the airports. I believe so we don't correct that na ya. For say, you know they pay money. It is in your ticket. It ain't a ticket. I want let everybody hold your phone right now. I want to do something quick. I beg, hold your phone. Let me do something quick. Yeah. So you know they pay money. The only money they pay na airport na $25. Security fee. From COVID to security fee. That money they be sweet. So even after COVID, we can't let it go. I make we pay $25 for go, $25 for come, security fee. Then they you know able balance. Yeah? So the civil aviation say, they want to inform the general public say, the new charges go there inside your ticket. The time where you dey buy your tickets. I believe so we don't talk that now. Say the new charges go there inside your ticket. Not so say you got to go pay the money in the airport. As we be previously be think. But we don't correct that. These taxes are not to be collected at the airports by anybody. Only two way they pay it at that 25. So they give you an example. But then try for play smart by this example. Then book for Air Morocco for from the 2nd of March to the 17th of April. 2nd of March to 17th of April, Air Morocco. Edward say in between say the 8 to 35. No, sir, it's $25. It is not $35. It's $25. Yeah. So from Air Morocco on the 2nd to Wednesday, the 17th of April, they not choose a particular airport. They not choose a particular airport. Then say London, all airports. Me and you can buy ticket to Sabi. Wait some time, then go to where you some sideway. Who say you there? And who say that airport today there? Not today you want go take and you Sabi the airports where you want. So civil aviation, the next time where una want, una be specific by the airport una they choose. Because una see some of we where they choose airports, una they say all airports. Una they say all airports. We know the airport we want fly from. So this particular one, I don't know inside the breakdown, I don't know which airports they choose. They just say all airports. No, be specific. Yes, now from London, now Heathrow, now Gatwick. Let me know which airports that one day we then choose. Yeah? To FNA. So the total price for that airline day will then be book the tickets. From the 2nd, when are Saturday to Wednesday, the 17th, now £983. Why would I not use United States? And I know like the price, eh? Okay. First time, when would they fly from, London, England, for go Sierra Leone? Me, I don't pay like £400. I don't pay £317 before COVID for fly from, and not to say safe now London, from Birmingham Airport. From Birmingham Airport to Freetown. Yes, I can do it like that. Don't worry about me. Yeah? I don't pay £317. I don't pay £417. Now, after COVID, now for fly from England for go saloon, John Boy Pikin. John Boy Pikin, better one. And with the new charges there now, now they even charge you £2,000. Imagine for commot England go saloon, £2,000. If they are say for commot America go saloon. From where they said they can't tell me airline. I don't show me ambassador jacket all. I dey wait for this airline. 30 they no reach it. But the price na 983.97. So Nabidela say, why not Brussels? Why not Brussels? Well, Brussels day. Then do a sampling for come out from London to Freetown. But the date we then choose now from March 15th to May 21st. March 15th to May 21st. Okay? Inside they just say London to Freetown. No see whatever. That price there Now 862 pounds 29 cents. At the bites there. Yeah? At the bites civil aviation. See this particular one. Now the one where they take more than 24 hours this ticket from Brussels. Me the bites there. Say this one where then choose so when at 862 pounds with Brussels, it will take more than 24 hours. When I not for play with like for say no sabi. Because and this one now the travel light when I one suitcase. Now one suitcase that in this. This particular one, now they are going to take you then 25, 26 hours for go salon. Nobody wants that. Now not smart too. Some of you they shop for ticket like waiting. You wake me as sabi the tickets thing. Yeah? For Brussels, for left either Gatwick or because I seen in London I use. When I not come to we because I'm going to say, they going to say New York. Well, New York, maybe they're going to use New York or New Jersey. Or they're going to say, well, it depends on who side they Washington. So sometimes I mean they avoid we. I mean, London, all thing in London. Well, me at the old side. Yes. At the old side. So, this particular one, La Brussels ticket today. Now 26 hours. 9 90. We don't want that. Not saying we want. So when they give sample, when I take 10, because some of we will know. Yeah? So then give we 862.29 pounds. So this time waiting then see. The final cost of these tickets, the two tickets that I don't tell you soon, they say let me book them on the 26th day of February 2024 for travel for go salon inside March, inclusive with all and taxes. The way they don't tell you, inclusive with all and taxes them. Now the price that one day, so let you not be shocked-alized. Eh? Let you not be shocked-alized. So, the Sierra Leone Civil Aviation say, the one for wish for inform the public say, the only payable money now that security port the fee of $25. Abadan, where they go and where they come out, now the only money that one day. Yeah? So, the civil aviation they request the public for make una not listen to that post where they go around where misleading information they say where you reach na airport and go collect money na you earn. If you get out, make you contact the Consumer Protection Department on 8122. How? How? Na short code? How they contact the 8122? Anyway, the civil aviation want for assure the public for say then get the oversight commitment to safety and security of the civil aviation na salon. Management na signed this on the 26th of February 2024. Yeah? So, if you dey plan for go salon the 1st of March, you know they pay physical money apart from the $25 where they pay there. Do yourself a favor, pay them online. That's what I do. Pay online. And I get, even to the Sea Coach, the Seabird, Now online na the pay. So me they go salon and clap foot. I saw me they go. I don't pay all thing online. I already show you no more now. You scan, we move. Yeah? So now the word do that. No panic, no scared. You go to the airport, self post you one place, smart one by you say, hey, you know no say the charges na so and so. Not to so it be. Yeah? If na person they go collect you, they don't tell you say, oh, well, before they come and be don't pay that money, oh. When them be say then they put by the tickets. Yeah, I be able to talk to them. I be just give them $300 no more. Not to true. I make posses scam you. And then I tickets. Only money where they pay they na $25. Yeah? Alright. I just say I make you know. The Finance Act. So this one in the start, well, if you check for tickets right now, tickets na boy picking. Anybody will not be don't buy ticket for Easter, for go salon, ready no more. Ibrahim SC say $25 for round trip. No sir, each trip. So round trip is going to cost you $50. If you not be don't buy ticket for Easter, forget it. Well, let's say Ethiopian airline for begin fly go salon, but inside May, maybe. But we go see how that one they go play out. Yeah, per prices. But for now, I don't care what you see. Guinea is cheaper. Yeah? Guinea cheaper. But the hustle for come out Guinea, Ghana salon, and we ready for go for left salon, go past na Guinea. I check a ticket for Guinea and Sierra Leone, £1,000 different. Say what? The same. I'm like, okay, £1,000. Kali. Now when they do this, so I check. Say okay, well, let me check the same flight, same everything for come out from Heathrow. Because it didn't just say all airports. No, me I put Heathrow for go salon. Then I put the same flight, same timing, go Guinea. £1,000 difference. Which will not they do right? I ain't that too, family. And we know say the small change we get for the Paris, iron rod, cement. They start tomorrow. The first. We will give us like a week or two. Let us see how everything they fend for Sidon Safu. They also go na the market. But the minister say, well, you don't expect less price for go up. Well, that's your expectation anyway. That's what he say. He say you don't expect less price for go up. Even though that they can't charge you. So that means to say he want for shape the businessman and profits them with them. You know, say business first and salon first, they need to play. And they play today, they need to play tomorrow. But he say no expect the price for go up. But we dey wait and see. We dey wait and see. Because the price for bag of rice, I dey buy rice every month for the workers then at the farm. Last month, January, we buy 780. We'll go now. A few days ago, it cost me 870. 870. And so then say this particular rice so they can buy. I don't tell them say this time we dey plant rice. We get for plant rice. If not, we serious reach 1 million and not the buy. We get side for plant rice. I don't tell them Nandi. So they better wake up and begin think how they plant. If they want for eat rest. Unless if they don't want for eat rest. Let me don't start, eh? Me don't start. No, I don't tell them. This planting season, we get for plant rest. I like a small one. We get for plant. If they're not plant, let them ready no more now. Because I'm not keep buying rice. How do I identify? We get swamp. How do I identify? How we able plant rest? Then they plant rest for themselves. Yes, they all get farm. They get garden. They plant rest. But me now me they go buy. Yes. Come in, I'm in a JC. This trip, I don't tell you. How then they plant to their own garden. Now so say they plant to your own back. Because I need buy rest. Yes, to friend. What you get for we, sir?
Yeah, thank you very much, Triple A, for talk we through and update we regarding what you don't go on the Parliament Committee. This toll gate in price, I know you bring them up almost all these few days, and but we don't say waiting them be don't do for us, then be don't meet up with that select committee as we be say. But that select committee would then meet up there. Then they are gonna be Monday or Tuesday, yeah. I think say them being a Tuesday they meet up. I've been the technical and monitoring technical evaluation team. And we know say this technical evaluation team, and I think will be don't come off from the National Monitoring and Evaluation Directorate, where we don't put for the check in terms of development for plan and any economic business where they want to do. But then we don't put this particular institution or committee where they don't organize. Why are they trying to bring them in the first place? Now, for now, we see why or what think can happen, where things that can go wrong, where institutions and they sleep now their own wing for perform their duties. Because this is not the duty of this particular monitoring and evaluation NAMED committee. But since then they don't meet up, we don't see the proposals they want to bring and wait for the drivers them and try for sailing and they wait for let them go back now the bigger committee, one of the parliamentary committee. So they don't do that now. They don't go, they say that they go scrutinize and check or investigate further. But it don't reach now a point, they say, well, before them do any confirmation or formal, anything formal for let them go agree on the contract, when they say ratification, then get for go bring the data and try for evaluate the numbers of vehicles technically and see how then they work. So it is a bit complicated. Then they see back inside this particular parliament committee today when they meet, when the whole house. We do not to all Monday, but we expect that's the whole house when our quorum when they don't form for go ahead. So you see, say now something again they go put at the side. Because there are things and what the introduction of the speaker when they say, well, whether we do this, whether we do so, we know they change what's in them we don't agree. We know they change the contract, we know they do this, we know they do this, but we only they try for CC to work out well for people. And but the question is how? But again, the answer at some point say, well, then they wait for a data. But it reminds people that if you listen keenly, which try for say, well, we know they just can't change all things, or we know they aim for law pull waiting be deep and that law day about waiting day for say if the dollar increase or those clauses when they put it's around 10.4 and so on and so forth and the former contract. You see a double presentation of the parliamentary ideas to the public for now. So they ask now who say they get for really finalized because even when they get for bring the data, remember not to think will get for affect into the contract. it will be now an amendment where they get for do, but that get for be again something where they get for can ratify. And the process of ratifying, you know, in long enough now Parliament, they get for can put it in a place, debate, first reading, and so on and so forth, before then we say, well, we don't agree, follow with it, except then do what we be saying yesterday, the accelerated passage procedure, that for letting go fast track when an emergency thing. But when they say there is no timeline towards that, then they wait for them to get the data. But why again I've been introduced about this national and monetary evaluation team, we will see in 2017, especially when it comes to the evaluation, because you get forget a system, we get for find out about the vehicle and pass one. But this, then they don't get a project, we then be don't sponsor to African Development Bank through the UK, in the presence of Nabila Tunis, in the presence of Samsu Mustafa, with a certain picture or representative from out, what they call the UK Rural Transport Diagnostic Study. Then we don't go and follow them, we see the vehicular movement towards the provinces. They use Pujong, they use Bombali, and then they use Koinadugu. So then they don't get information there, what they don't put down, with the help of this Swansea University, then go do all this. But you think of saying, well, this will then be aim for them go do and for let them go able to improve the vehicles then business. So they expect say there is some information when they don't begin to gather from there. Okay, so if they don't begin to gather from there, that information they did, then you ask now the National Monitoring and Evaluation team who did for development and economic planning, what then they do with some of this information, and what then they do when now this system be don't come when the parliament, the fifth parliament been dated done, then now they not take up from there, then say still a continuation from 2018, then take from 2018, then come 2023, then now then they start with the sixth parliament. Say why all this time with this particular NAMED, this National Monitoring and Evaluation team be done they do, so that they will able to solve them kind of problem there, wherein they go say, well, let we establish again this system here, let we study this particular part, and now we not even go begin to spend more, because this is not development thing. Now development partners then will try for bring inside in the form of public private partnership with under the house for sale, and they come up from China, not a private company, but again under the house of China. So you see all this, why they can boost their institutions there, why they can create them, and when they can argue about a bloated salary, now then particular institutions that they can say, oh, they don't go open all that thing back for each money. Why are they not proving? Now money they may pay them. Now they almost even they in that committee. We don't see one or two of them. We don't call. I don't know. Been accused and so. But that was in 2017. So why we not they say now continuation as the so-called as the leader of parliament business or government business, Mr. Nyoma. So this will be the saying they talk about continuation. So, but they see most of the time again with the words of leaders. When they come inside a particular movement, they can always use even whatever they don't say we not want again. Then go say, well, this movement here, if not this thing we not want, we will help we not come here, we feel we set free. We they use that particular thing they will come here. But again, the final thing is that the people will never be pleased, because you they say, well, na continuation. You they say would they take from here, but before they say, well, this thing not be fine. This wire would they can't change this particular road, the toll road. So you complicate those things. So you say, well, you see party time and campaign time, now different time now when it comes to politics and governance. So then begin to put the politics and the governance at the table, not knowing which one for pick and put now the menu for saying that this will be used for law will produce something for the people that we in terms of development. Then choose one, say, well, we get one who will add that day when I this particular national monitoring, but it not a function how it for work. Because I didn't duty this when I before don't bring too many so now we take this burden from the government. That time when we waste for beginning the waste the parliament debate this when we take her and then we don't check we say we own structure, technical side, check the vehicle them, we come to the government if now small money now say they say we left or we need for go bring a technician or somebody will get this particular architect business for do this particular process for check how vehicle movement they go. So functioning of them thing I know the day, but them will always tell you about something where they not go left there when the constitution where now outside they carry go. It says section 40. And section 40, chapter 5, now they talk about the executive power. It talk about the president. Now the president impacts that one day. So, but what did they do? Everything in magnet movement towards that side of the constitution. Say if this one happen, now this and this will happen. But would I then forget the final say? Now the president. So it say that section they will get I think about section subsection A, B, C. But now the last paragraph, if you go read for we just summarize something about treaty and agreement in the way they do. Because if you look to that particular section the way you go, now they tell about the president of the Republic of Sierra Leone, it said who shall be head of state. And then the supreme executive authority of the Republic of the voting, you see commander and then in chief of the armed forces. It just describe your power. They can't do now, and that's why they go a chat say anything we want go do. Now the president for no. So we no say most time when them particular thing at the car, then they pass in the eyes or through the ear say you don't hear about them. So decision making when they carry back to the words the constitution say well now look now so then get for be. But now then they wait for another new time for ratify everything with no timeline. And then they don't tell we about the three parts. Then they say the state, the people, and the investor. But the state, then they do now that area for then we say, well, this now only they do according to legislative scrutiny, who they check for no according to law, which is the right thing. And then they wait again, another select committee will therefore go back again. So for do the job and can feedback to the parliament. So the process of the parliamentary things and when they go towards development and planning, anything on economic benefits to the government, now one day, but the economic profits now is mostly towards the government when then they raise their revenue, and those revenue will not see still the yield that they bring towards the economy, inflation or food or other things, security. So these are the things no more only hope say government will therefore look to, because if they talk about the airline flow go, because now they see then they say Idris Elba, they try to get the British Airways for go negotiate. But we don't know if that will be successful based on all the conditions they are with the day. So, but we look forward to only institutions that function one, and when they get the constitution, letting they think of the people inside, not only the executive side, we get the power for do anything and however they say when you don't pen and in. But it's a matter of collection of this data, let them find technical way, and the collection of waiting and information, but within a transparent now in them they wait for, because now that the speaker say how transparent we will able to get the process, how transparent we will know what in the lip and do, and how transparent we will know all this. But only hope say things will work out a better way for the development of Salon. Thank you very much. Let go ahead, Salon. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, us friend.
You're most welcome. Yes, sir.
I want to tell us friend thank you for your submission today. This na the eve for waiting for come the 1st of March. And today, we don't make clear you know say the 1st of March, that new price na the airports, they happen. Parliament don't put a hold on that one day. Then go get for call the minister for can lay am, we then go get for debate am, for ratify am, but they not get date yet for that one day. The Finance Act, they kick in tomorrow. The airports, the new prices they will get for add per with tickets them, they kick in tomorrow. But just know say the only money we they pay na the Freetown International Airport $25. $25 where you go, security fee, $25 where you commot the security fee. So that one day you meet with the talk about today. Tino say na salon not so. The land where we lack so much. And they will do so. I God help we. About that talk. We need the help. We not bobo paying them. Because if this one we don't go through, definitely if I don't add say with the toll charges. Okay. Look out Umar. There we are. You waiting a get on this one. Welcome on board Umar. What you get for we, sir?
Well, thank you very much. Good evening. I want to say very thank you to Mr. Christopher for a lengthy explanation, and poor guy, they always try to do so well and do research. Me, I don't need to do research. I don't need one. I don't get that time listen for waste. Because the things and then completely plain. They're right there. So I don't need danger, you don't need to do but I tell you now, Mr. Alpha, Christopher, God bless you now. You don't do research. For talk about something. I will begin with the guy. I will tell people this guy something not right with him. Something not right with Dennis and when I go and they figure that out. Something not right. This guy like a weirdo. This guy like a weirdo, he creepy. Now the kind of name where if you get him as a next door neighbor, all tell you the kitchen, the pick like window. Now how creepy. He very creepy and he weirdo. The time when this guy been there as a minister of land. You remember what he been do back? Now the man this will go catch that fuller guy. He said the fuller guy go to the office for go through away Manesi and Wurudu for letting die. Because he after he pull land of Flaman they hand them. He hold the guy there. He said I'm a man. He make video of the guy, disgrace the guy, in office. He said the guy go, like say the go tell Adu, but the guy go with Manesi or some kind of a witchcraft stuff for go put in office so he go die. Because at the tenant the way he been go crazy. Where he been just to go after people, they land them, they broke them. Like what Mr. Williams can say, they the pointing finger, the second finger pan them, like say in and you. You know, now the same guy is elect them, elect for disgrace people. You know, this guy, something not right with this guy. When they say this in a joke form, Marabio, it just for the watch people the way they hire. Because now we the people of Sierra Leone, now we hire up. So when we hire up, in return, if we hire people them, we're competent enough for help and do the work, which is for govern the nation. But in any one. Matter if you listen, you don't hire weirdos them. We get some few weirdos them like the government, both the last 5 years and this one. And the other one again, now that one where they call former chief minister, they all two. Now another creepy people and everything. This guy, he completely out of touch. You go for Parliament, for go explain something wey go for affect the people. Then call you for like I explain you said the first thing we go lay back there, you go try for block journalism. Now the thing is so they talk about third world countries about authoritative countries we don't get respect for journalism and we don't see time in and time out how they kill journalism, especially in the war zone. Now they're crazy countries we don't get leader, we get respect for journalists. I mean, waiting for God's sake, waiting this young man don't do this guy. They don't do anything. He not cause him, he not fit him, because he big for him. He big for the bobo. He not say anything where go trigger him for let it go to Parliament. The first thing when this man come on, I'm now the moment he complain goalie. And you get another weirdo minister. I don't know what they want. Sierra Leone, something not right. It looks like say Sierra Leone just become like a creepy nation. A lot of Sierra Leoneans will be creepy. When they do creepy and weirdo stuff. Look at even that minister waiting in the Parliament for talk. If you just have to do this kind of happen. You know, now journalists, if you say them do something, we go against the journalist law and the act, then get out with them call them. Me pass them. The former minister of information me pass them. Take an court. But for letting himself waste the nation time and money for sit down there for explain to the man on Parliament for talk. I don't know what thing go on. The Parliament is creepy. Because if you see the leader set in the Parliament in at the head of the creepy. Because the big man like the past now 25-year-old picking in the living room naked. They're creepy people. They are so weirdos and they lead at that Parliament. Now let me talk about this airport. I tell you, just like what you read to me. Young people are efficient and smart. You know, this lady, I don't know what's in her position, whether Naina the director of aviation, whatever, or the director of the airline, Lunga International Airport, or Turkish International Airport, whatever name we can get. This guy, this lady, it can try. Now, so back to the camp, for can explain about the fees that would have increase. It begin to tell me the reason why Guinea, because Guinea get heavy traffic. Well, you know why Guinea get heavy traffic? We know say they get a lot of businessmen that with the kind of Guinea. But Guinea not tax the people. The way how why you say people they go like Guinea trade for they go buy things them. Because Guinea they import not that expensive like how we own day when it comes in terms of taxes. So now because I go tell you, if we get that friendly airport and friendly seaport, we will see how many. Look, we get a lot of Flamand them where they do business. They're not going to mind begin to bring a lot of stuff that come through with ports. And they mean seaports. But look, every single one for them to the air and the sea. Yes, the taxes that they're all over the place. Then they try to go out of way because they want to keep job. They try to tell me the reason why Guinea people in the Guinea, why Guinea gets enough. Guinea big, I not say Guinea larger, they get people all the trouble. But Guinea get Emirates where they can all the time. They know when they get problem. Air France now when they get problem. They get all another airlines where they can. I think the Brussels they can do too. You know? So, what's in the difference? The difference is that the taxes, the price of ticket is way cheaper. It's cheaper for Pastor Guinea. You don't need a rocket scientist for explain this. The prices are cheaper. Now, the people are, you see, one thing where we Sierra Leoneans we don't want to be smart of, more smart. Well, men are they do know, we're always smart. Well, already a lot of people that they use. This is what the guy do. He go take some creepy itinerary where some of their itineraries and if you put your money there, you then have 3 days before you reach that salon. Now you go through it before you. because it's cheap. Now I go to me say, look at more now this. But if people challenge your gist now, and say you don't attack big man, because now the thing is the Africa. Sierra Leone I mean no because now they be born, now they are common. Why in God's name, journalist or somebody not for attack somebody within authority, when I mean attack, not to physical attack, but go after their life, put holes into their life, dispute things that wouldn't be say. Because now that Edmond Abu they do trade, nothing other way Edmond Abu do, when they miss them at AYB, when the man they threaten and say, be careful what you talk. No attack authority. Waiting Edmond Abu they say that day when I attack the attack authority. Because it discreet a lie. And the thing is, somebody now just begin to dispute this man will put this thing out because a lot of SLPP then get one day one forum or blogger who then call SLPP water take. I don't say this today. I will continue for say this again. If you can say this party, this government, if you know them as alone, God bless you. But if you then as alone, everything where even if not to you, maybe you get a job, but you next door neighbor. The person where in you begin to go school. The person where you have to be sit on a classroom. You they sit in softness and you still support this government and you they write crap na paper and for talk like say we when they come after this government, we not get nothing to do. We just sit down more, we pick on this president, or we pick on a minister. Really, something not right. Something not right. Because I see when they go put, not even the airport, that SLPP wanted to, they first put that in on social media, when they talk, say, we they misleading comment, misleading things. Let me tell you something. Whether they add up on the ticket to, whether they ask me for pay and they will reach you. Now the same thing. Now $422 for go and for come according to now correct. We check up. If not lie, you can correct me. Either not 220 or 420 according to the other things. But I'll tell you something. I don't need anything for go salon right now. But if I go there, I give you the pass. Now Guinea, now let me the pass. Or in fact, I don't begin to talk to my small brother. I'm probably go to Europe because it's much better. I'm not going for buy water for go Europe. I'm not going for buy drugs for go Europe. I'm not going for ship milk. Nothing other way they take for go work a day. Salon where you ready for go, they prepare 1 year ahead. You go for ship this. You go for ship towel. You go for ship toothpaste. You go for ship. In a headache. When I don't make success, I don't have some kind of a luxury nation. We get top of the line destination. No. Sierra Leone. Anyway, I don't want to use what you show. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Umar. Sierra Leone na paradise. Umar no one talking. But me don't talk now. Yes, that's what I say. No matter what, we not bobo pin them. Sierra Leone na paradise. Yeah? Even though you know talking. Well, must be say forget the disclaimer. We already know. Say everything where everybody talk now. It's him up on your own foot. Yes, Tony, what you get for we welcome?
Yeah, thanks for having me. Kushe Kabo Fabule. I will tell Mr. Omar say Salona Paradise. You know, just be say we get bad management. We're not able to manage what we will get. But Sierra Leone a virgin gone way, we still get more potential, you know. Go back to the toll gates, you understand? Because they use toll gates all the time while they go at Salon and come. And if we look at the population we don't do another ending now, it don't go drastically. If you begin take from that after the toll gates, take that Yams Farm, Tego Kel, Tego Devulo, DPI Waterloo, Lompa, Newton, all that side, and the population in 5 years ago and now quite different. And the amount of people that wouldn't be in that area, then they Tego Benguma, where they use them vehicle pass and that. So basically, the toll gates they make money, especially that Waterloo area, that one with the Hastings, you know. So me going forward, me go like for city governments after this whole thing, you understand? Let them self get a tracker, let them get a device where at the end of the month they can reconcile with China Railway 7 Group CRSG, make them able to know exactly the amount of vehicle where they pass there. Because all these things they happen because if the government may get or the administration may get their own tracker or the ministry may get their own tracker where they track all the things then can able to pull them out and say, based on we own records, now this and this we get. Let we able when I count now on our own, let we see outside the discrepancies and they but we not prepared, we not get them things and they you understand? So for solve this problem, because definitely there will come a time where they will definitely increase the amount, they will definitely increase the toll gates, but make it not be that exorbitant. Because when you look at the price, especially the one we concern me, I mean almost gonna 4,000 I repeat 4 Leons. Now I will go tell you, okay, that's not too bad. You understand? But what about the heavy trucks there where they carry foodstuff? The one where they carry cement, where they carry other things them. If you did from 183 Leons to 700,000, that's a huge leap. That's a big jump. You understand? That's 26.1%. When a big margin Andy. And then cost them the go this 26%. Yeah, 26%. If you check 183 over 700 multiplied by 100. Yes, 183 over 700 multiplied by 100 will give you the percentage difference. So if you look at that particular what's calling it, it's too much. So we the thing say the government need for able for negotiate with China Railway 7 Group. Yes, there's inflationary concern. Say the dollar, I mean, they know they repay their loans using loans. Now dollar they get for convert at the end of the day for pay the thing. Probably we can able for use the Japanese, we can able for use Chinese money. You understand? Instead of converting that money into dollar, you can negotiate with the Chinese and tell them, say, okay, let's convert this money. Let we not use dollar value. Let we use Chinese money. Probably it will cost we lesser because I don't think say Chinese money get go past the dollar. You understand? Because since na Chinese bank, then they pay them money, then they can negotiate in the Chinese the currency. So we can pay them in currency. So we convert with Leons into Chinese. I don't know how they call it Chinese money. Because we never go China. You understand? Instead of converting the we own Leons into dollar. So many ways that they will be able for work around them, for making them find a win-win situation. You understand? But it's a good thing. There's still more time for making them put modalities in place. Come to the airports where we will know say for come tomorrow or today, then we'll begin to charge their amount and then we know they pay them upfront. But one area where me want for raise concern about why we get for rely on a foreign company for provide security for we. I pass through why they go na Salon I pass. I go through Lunge Airport. Why they come out Salon so last week na Guinea I pass. I ask so many questions the way I did na Guinea that airport. The security service na Guinea the provider, not a foreign troop. And you see the traffic within na Guinea. You see the amount of plane the way they come. None of them planes then they. In fact, not ever raise concern say there is a concern in security. Where we they come land na Salon na Guinea or so. For me, Guinea the airport more tense and strict pass way airport safe. Because some things that the way me they car with, where they not allow that car with na Guinea. They not allow me for bringing them car. You understand? I get for left plenty things them, especially food stuff, this, that, the things the way they bring for people and that thing. And you see the standards. So if we really want for we want for increased traffic now we airport, we need for whoever is responsible. I'm not saying Tony Blair and then gets that company, they all get shares in that company where they provide that security service where they pay $25.
They can renegotiate or talk to them, say, we want to develop we tourism industry. And the way we want to do them, we want to eradicate or reduce some of them cost here. We want to go train we own security personnel, then like how they take we ONS personnel and carry them go Morocco, carry them go side them for go train. We self want to get a team when I specialize train team with train how for handle security in airports. Let we bring them come. So at the end of the day, that money they they go now other man country. So if let's say we pay $25 and now we decide for use we own security personnel them, you can come and reduce the amount of okay, una go they pay $10. Or probably una pay some amount. You understand? But this foreign company where we get for they pay $25. I like na Banjul they go. You have for pay $25. I like na Ghana you they go. You have for pay $25. I like na anytime where you go and come, you go say for we where they come here, we don't already plan to go salon. But it's too much. Now you get all the addition, all the cost now. We don't add to your tickets, where they make your ticket price. How will you grow traffic? I feel say the focus of the authorities now how you can able for increase traffic that airport and take off all the unnecessary costs there. Let's provide our own security. Let them go train. You understand what I mean? Let them get the needed because if they want for complaint, say them they get issue of security, then when they call, then make them bring foreign security group for Kande. Let us have our own now. I feel say that our sub region now we no more get foreign company where they sit in the secure we airport. What special skill you see the way they get? Only they get just like they watch your passports for them this and call this and that. It done. What about where we say for provider? So I feel say that the best way and the way this government's going for cut cost. There's so much pressure, so much burden. You want to go with somebody, imagine. You go with speaking there. Then you go for pay for everybody $25. If you go with 4 person, now $100 that one I don't pay so. When they can't take speedboats, $45 for cross. All the costs that they put together. Then when I don't pay, it's too much. So I feel say for me, the government's got to think outside the box. Certain things then the way we just sit on number we just open we like the bars we any kind where anybody go just can China they kind the bars we under they are the kind of the bars we under. It's not done. They need to think outside the box, get conclusive agenda or where we give for push the economy go further. This going around is like a vicious cycle of poverty. Vicious nothing. I mean, it's too much, bruh. I mean, let's have our own special security working train like ONS and control the security at the airport. I mean, take that, but it's too much, Abraham.
Okay, thank you, Tony.
Yeah, you're welcome.
If you check that security feed, definitely somebody where they rip out of him. That's so we own country day. So we own country don't they? Yeah? For we na Facebook, we don't come on live again. We don't come on live. It happen back, then block we. Yeah, when them block we they come on back. Just know that you can able for refresh. Eh? Refresh them, you come back, or you go through the radio. Then block we will they come on back. Why then they block we? Not then sabi. But will they come on back? I don't know if na way Tony they talk or na Umar. Either Tony and Umar na then talk with enough for talk. So yes. But we used to now. We used to. Nayana Salon. And block with 10 will they come back. Ezekiel, welcome, sir. What you get for it today?
If you are satisfied.
Okay. Look like see. I don't know Ezekiel will they talk to. Must say just after the sad part is this, yeah. because we don't see now Saturday I go talk about this, but since it happened back, you know, like when them block and so, then one day we can come because the time when they come on, not at the same time all around the world. You know, mostly the people in a salon, Europe. When then they come back for can listen now, like after the program, they're not defend again because they don't block them. They're not able to see them. I don't get a couple of messages from people in Sierra Leone where they tell me, say, hey, AAA, after the program now, we can we na the replay. We can come listen to. But we need able for find them again. Even if you go on YouTube, like the program we do yesterday, the upload we do on YouTube today, somebody comment, they say, you know, able find them na Facebook, so now I make it go na YouTube for go listen the program day. Like after the program now, I come file to Facebook for say no, na mistake. This one na we own program, na me own voice and all those things. Then the one that we can block and so then get 7 days for release. 7 days for release. But the sad part is right now, yeah. Then they go back to all program that will be don't do. Oh, don't forget spots. Now then they claim right now. So for the day, I get for the try for submit for maybe 4-5 program for the day. I ever go Facebook and go look, say, okay, well, also and they don't say people in the claim saying at their own. And it's frustrating. But the sad one now, like all day live, then they block we, then the one that already kind of money for Callis in the program, they're not able to fend the program. And let's say for people in Sierra Leone, it's easier for them to access Facebook than YouTube. To them, Facebook, they burn less data as compared to YouTube. And then get packages then as Sierra Leone, we cover Facebook as compared to YouTube. So the money then as alone. That first part what they do, where they don't block. Me able access them, but just because they don't block, you not get for able access them. You don't see how it happened? I don't know. But what would they do now? Now for the love of the country. For the love of the country. Before then, the block we all play copyright music. But now then, still a block we say, would they play copyright? And there's nothing copyright but we talk the way they talk here. But because Facebook, they allow them, because Facebook, they allow them, then when you contest, they release her. When you contest, then release. I think, say, if I go as long as you able to go, and then Facebook was saying, no, but this is nonsense. But Facebook, they freely don't sue them for copyright. So anything way they claim saying a copyright, then just say, oh, then block her. Like another time, I even write to Facebook say, okay, somebody they claim say, na ain't get me voice. And when they tell me, forgive the person, my telephone number and my name. I say, I don't feel comfortable in doing that because first of all, the person they lie. The person they lie, and you get a form for fill. So, okay, maybe the person will contact you directly. And I don't feel confident in doing that. And I began to write to Facebook, say, if anything go wrong, yeah, I get to bear the responsibility. Because number one, the person they lie, say, na in copyright me voice, so you know to in copyright me voice. So maybe we can talk, you know, they know what's happening at the back end. You know thing that happen at the back end. Some definitely in a 419. Where if you don't understand how you left arm, well, and I ain't that. But this one where they happen now, then they block we. Eh? Bon. Come on, Facebook. And it's easier for our people in Sierra Leone to access through Facebook the program. But we are working on something though. We work on something. Don't know. But let us see. Because I tell you, yesterday they don't do it. Today they don't do it. But we are ready. Oui, Maya. On est à first. Me not see what in the bad talk or the talk here. In fact, for the pay because we pass the information. Yeah? But we go there back tomorrow. Tomorrow, Lord Siba. We'll there back tomorrow, yeah? Because it starts from Canada. Canada, they're only able for listening through the radio because we get online radio. Canada are not able to watch we live. Now, from there, start first. They're not able to watch we live. And now, the block don't take place. But as Facebook ban you, also get 340 almost 1,000. There. Now they go no more. Till we meet you back tomorrow. Or they get to your own time. Tiki Police. Tata.